Today I'm going to do a little review of the Sega Dreamcast. This console started out in production in 1998 to compete with the N64 and the PlayStation 1. I'm just going to do a little review and show a little bit of it. Right here we got our power button. Then over here we got our open button. This console, it was pretty good at its time. It took CDs, well actually they were called GD disc, which were specially made for the Sega Dreamcast. And here we got 4 ports, which was really nice, even though the N64 had it. And then go to the back side, and here you have, mine has a outlet for dial-up phone line, which was really great because at the time it was the first console to ever use the online capabilities. And if we go back here, right here we have, that's a power, and that's here is AV, and the one right beside it was a serial port, which I believe hooked up the computer and you could use Windows and stuff, some kind of Windows CE, but I don't know much about it. I never used it. And the really neat thing about the power is that you can actually use a PlayStation 2. The adapter is the same, which is really pretty neat. I didn't find that out until I couldn't find the power supply, so I just tried to use the PlayStation 2 and it actually worked. The other thing really neat about this console is that you could burn, which is a copy of Unreal here, which I play all the time. But this console went for a long time until about a little after the PlayStation 2. As the PlayStation 2 came out, it started just beating this thing in sales. But I believe this was like one of the consoles that people don't realize it's just great, man. Just had a good selection of games, even though there wasn't a whole lot coming out for it. But some places you can find the broadband, and there's a lot of games still out there. That Phantasy Star Online, I believe, has the games you can still play online because there's servers up. But I mean, then we go over here, and I got the controller here. The controller was really nice. You had your trigger buttons on the bottom, 2 trigger buttons, and then you had your X, Y, B, and over here you had a little joystick. Really nice. Kind of reminds you of the 360 controller in some ways. Then you have your D-pad here, and then if we look in here, this was really neat for the time. This is actually the thing that saves all. It's called a VMU, which stands for Virtual Memory Unit, and it's pretty neat. You can actually save all. It saves your games also, but my battery's dead. Or I'll show you how they have little mini games on here. It's pretty neat. You can play after if you're bored or something. But anyway, that's pretty much it on this console. It was a pretty good thing, but just underlooked. And also the graphics. I mean, the graphics, actually some of the games were better than the PS2 at the time, which really amazes what happened. But anyway, that's pretty much my video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yo.